Good morning, everyone. Let me get this. There we go. Well, I am coming to you from my gym, and I'm going live today. All right, this is day 5. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm kind of using a mic, so if you're with me here, let me know. I think you guys can hear me good. But yeah, definitely. Day 5. Yesterday, I ate not all my calories. I think I had about 200 left over, and I had to kind of make up for it at night because I left like 1,000. I don't like to eat all my calories in the day. I feel like, I get a little panicked if I don't have like somewhere around 500 to 1,000 at night, but then I'm eating at night, but it's mostly protein. I finish my day off with like an egg or two, some egg whites and some turkey bacon. I reached my macros pretty much, especially for protein. But I saw a question yesterday saying, you're talking about your diet and how you're cutting and things like that, but what do you do for training? So today is actually my arm day. I switch up my training every month, every 4 to 6 weeks pretty much. I was doing upper body about, about 3 times a week. So I was doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, upper body. And then, because I want a bigger upper body. And then I was doing legs with my back, legs and back on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I was doing that. And I just switched up, and I was doing that for probably like 2 to 3 months. And I was doing like one exercise for my shoulders, and then I would do one exercise for my shoulders on Wednesday and also on Friday, but like really pushing it. So I periodize my workouts and everything, and my muscle groups, and I really push it. What I usually do is I do a warm-up set, and then I'll do a heavy warm-up set, and then I'll go into working sets. And for my working sets, I do anywhere between 2 to 4 working sets, depending on how I'm working out, how my. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. There we go, yeah. So I'm doing like a bro split, which is doing your whole body in a week, but each day has its own groupings. So on Monday, I'll do chest and triceps. So I'm doing actually arms 2 times a week. So I'm doing chest and triceps. And then on Tuesday, back and biceps. I'll do 3 exercises for my back and 2 exercises for my arms on those days. Wednesday, I give my upper body a break and I do legs. And then the next time I do shoulders on Thursdays. And then Friday is just a fun day of arms. By then my arms are good from Monday and Tuesday. You do need to give your body some rest, obviously. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through just 2 exercises with you. I'm actually gonna do a total of 5 exercises. I'm gonna start off with my triceps, but what I'll do, because I'm on with you and I don't wanna be on for too long, I'm gonna do a tricep exercise, explain what I'm doing, and then we'll do a bicep exercise and explain what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna do 2 more exercises for these. I'm gonna do 1 more for my biceps, 1 more for my triceps, and then I will do forearms as well, some forearm curls. All right, so I'm gonna move you around here and there so you could see what I'm doing and some of the attachments and everything. So I'm gonna be about right here, I think. So I'm gonna be using the cable attachment, my functional trainer, and I got this really nice new attachment, and I fell in love with it. It's these right here, and so there's like 3 places where you can actually put your hands, and they're really nice inside. They're padded. I think this only cost me about $15, $20, and that's the awesome thing about like cable attachments. You can have so many attachments, and it really helps you have new exercises, and you feel like you're doing something different every time. So like I said, we're going to start off kind of low. starting off at about 30, 40 pounds. And I'm going to use the middle part here. And pretty much what we're going to do here is we're going to bring it back a little. So I might move this a little more this way. And what we're going to do is make sure that your upper arms are close to your body, and then you're just hinging at the elbows. I like to bend over a little bit here, and then I'm just grabbing onto these, and I'm going all the way down, and I'm separating just like that. And so you really want to make sure you get a good contraction, but also control it as you go up, because you want to make sure you get a good stretch as well. So you want the stretch and you want the contraction. And so we're going to do, I did about 5, 6, we're going to do 15. You always want to do perfect form whenever you're working out, because that helps you not get injured. So as I'm talking, I can't count, so I think we got about 15 there. Now, this is considered a light warm-up. You want to wake up the muscle. You want to say, hey, let's get ready, let's get going. And so that's a light warm-up there. That was about 30 pounds. That you want your warm-ups to be easy. You want to wake up your muscle. And so we're going to do a heavy warm-up now, which is just a little heavier. It's not a working set, but we're going to do a heavy warm-up. So we did 30. So we're going to go to 50. Do 50 pounds here. Same thing in the middle here. Bring it back. Get a good stretch. Okay. And then we're going to do 8 of these, okay? So we're waking up the muscle. Always with good, perfect form. Okay? We did 8. Now the muscle is starting to wake up, starting to get activated, starting to get some blood in there and everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do 2 working sets. And we're going to go all out. I believe that you should always be going to failure, or at least almost to failure, where you could have gotten 1 or 2 more. But I like to go to failure, and failure usually is a bad thing when you talk about it. But in the gym, you want to reach failure. When we even fail in life, we learn things, right? And so in the gym, as you go to failure, you get stronger. You need to let yourself heal. You have to have the proper nutrition, the proper amount of protein and rest and sleep and water intake. And actually, let me show you what I'm drinking here. So what I usually sip on after I have my pre-workout, which has some caffeine and other supplements in it. Right here is Liquid IV. You want to get some electrolytes every day. I think those are great. 1 or 2 drinks of electrolytes, which really help the muscles, help your body, And then also I have in here some creatine monohydrate. That helps with strength, muscle building, even helps cognitively and other places. They're even saying that creatine is not just good for the guys, it's even better for the girls. So get some creatine. It is very inexpensive. And yeah, if you guys want to put a question as I'm going, I'll definitely go through the questions. So we're going to go for, now I usually write down all my exercises, but because I'm doing arms on a Friday and it's my second time doing arms, I actually don't like to write it down. I write down everything else, but just for this bro split that I'm doing, I just want to have fun. I don't want to think about it. I just want to get into it and just keep on going, right? So we have it on 50 right now. I'm going to up it to about 70, see how it feels. We might bring it up from there, okay? So we're doing 70, and I like to stay between the reps of 5 to 20 reps. 5 to 30 reps is where you could build muscle. I don't like to go over 20. I feel like 5 to 20 is perfect. So if we can get 15 to 20 here, we know that I can go up in weight, and then we'll do another one, but I'm going to go to failure here. Okay, we reached 20 and I did not reach failure. So now we're gonna go up in weight and make sure that we do reach failure. Here we go. So we're at 70. I'm gonna jump it up to 90. Now it's always good to give yourself some rest in between, obviously. You wanna make sure that you catch your breath. That's number one. You wanna make sure that all the pain or burning goes away when you're doing just regular sets. So I'm not even gonna actually count that set because, you know, if I was writing things down for today, which I usually do, and I do Monday through Thursday, I'll know exactly what I did last time, and I always try to get either more reps of the same weight, or if I'm 15 to 20 reps in that exercise, I'm definitely putting the weight up and trying to get 10 to 15 or more reps of that weight. So it's called progressive overload. You want to progress in your exercises. You don't just want to do the same weight all the time, okay? So I've kind of got my breath, and I'm gonna go for another set. We went up 20 pounds. We're doing 90. Here we go. Let's see what we can get to. It's supposed to be hard. You want your working sets to start to be moderate to hard. And I think I got about 5, 6. Okay, so we reached failure. Failure is you cannot do anymore. It hurts so much and you cannot do another rep. We made it to 17. Okay, so excuse my breathing. You do need to breathe when you work out. When you're working, when you're exerting, you want to breathe out. When you're not exerting, you want to breathe in. Okay, so when I'm up here, I'm breathing in. When I'm doing this, I breathe out. Okay? You need that oxygen. Your muscles need it. Your brain needs it. Your body needs it. Okay, so here we go. So after I catch my breath, after that pain goes away, because yes, definitely, lactic acid builds up in your muscles and you want that to go away. You can even do some, stretching and things like that between your sets. You don't want to wait more than about a minute or two. You could even have up to like 30 seconds of rest. And men and women are different. Usually, actually, women can recover a lot quicker than men, and that's totally fine. So we have 17. Now, here's what we're going to do. Same weight. We failed at 17 before. We're going to get 17 again. Now, what usually happens is you can't get to 17 because you went to failure the last time. I'm feeling a pump in my triceps now, okay? But we're going to get to 17 no matter what. And that means we're going to do some myo reps, okay? Or forced reps, okay? Rest, pause, okay? So wherever we fail, we're going to stop, take 10 seconds to recover, only 10 seconds, and then go right back at it again with the same weight. This is not drop sets. This is myo reps. This is forced reps. Rest, pause, it's also called. So here we go to 17. Here we go. Okay. We got to 12. You don't want to rest in between too much. Like a second is fine, but we're resting for 10 seconds now. We made it to 12. We're going to 17 still. You don't want to catch your breath here. And even if you feel pain here, you want to go in 10 seconds later. So we're at 12. We start at 12. We're going to 17. We made it to 17. Okay, so if we're only doing 2 sets here, we may even do 3 if we wanted to, but we're only doing 2 sets here. We're going to stop here and then we're going to go on to the next exercise. Okay, usually I do either my biceps, both of them first, and then I do the triceps, both of those exercises, third and fourth. Or if I want you always want to do, what do you want to work on, right? If you want bigger biceps, then do your biceps first. You're going to be a lot stronger and have more energy because you're just starting your workout, okay? So I'm just doing this for the live. I would actually usually do my biceps first because I want my triceps are pretty big at this point. I still want them to be bigger, but I want my biceps to be a little bigger. So you prioritize that in the front of your workout. So let's see, I think we're gonna do some hammer curls, okay? So let me turn this around for you. We got some art going up on the wall over there. We got the Thrive Fitness, which is pretty cool. Okay. So that should be good right there. I'll make sure you guys can see me. All right, so we're gonna do some hammer curls. Hammer curls are a little different than regular curls. Regular curls, you would start like right here, okay? And then you would bring them up. You would turn your wrists and bring them up, all right? Contracting your bicep here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some hammer curls. We're gonna keep a neutral grip and we're gonna just keep it like that. So this not only gets your bicep, because you have two muscles in your bicep, right? But also it gets your forearm. Like over here, it's gonna be some really good pumps there, okay? So same thing, we're gonna start off with a warm-up set, a light warm-up set of 15, okay? So I'm gonna start off really light. I'm gonna start off with 5, okay? I'm just gonna start off with 5, make sure you guys can see, okay? And what we're doing is we're just going straight up. We're not rocking. We are making sure that our core is tight, our body is tight, and we're gonna go up to 15. You're also breathing in here and breathing out here. Breathing in, breathing out when you're exerting. All right, I believe that's about 15. So we're just waking up. Now, here's another thing. I don't really have to do a warm-up after, let's say I was doing triceps and then I did another tricep exercise. You don't have to do another warm-up, because your triceps are warm already. However, for me, what I like to do, maybe it's not a warm-up set, but it's a feel set per se. I like to feel the weight. I want to feel, because it's a different exercise, I like to do the warm-ups anyway. And so I'll still do all my warm-ups. It's kind of like a feel set. Even though you don't need to warm up, I like to feel the weight. I don't want to just take the heaviest weight that I can do. I like to do an easy warm-up for 15 reps, and then a second warm-up that's called a heavy warm-up, even though it's not as heavy as the working sets. You do that for 8. So once you get your breath, all the pain's gone, you're ready to go. We did 5s before, we're gonna do 10s now. I got these dial-up weights, which are pretty cool. I also have some other dumbbells here. So we're gonna do same thing, but we're doing it for 8 reps. You wanna do a controlled, you wanna have good form, you wanna breathe. So breathe in. Okay? So warm-up sets are supposed to be easy. Warm-up sets are supposed to be easy. So once again, since I have not written down what I did last week, because arm day is just a fun day for me, I actually probably do more than I usually do. I usually do like a pyramid scheme where I will, not a pyramid scheme, but a pyramid routine where I'll start off on 5, then I'll go to 10. I'll do as many as I can between like 5 and 20 reps. Once I get to 20, I put them down, and then I'll go until I can only get like 5 to 10 reps of a very heavy exercise, of a very heavy weight. So I'm trying to think back. I think I did maybe like 30 pounds last week. So I'm gonna go into 30 pounds from my working sets. You want your working sets to be hard. You want them to be hard. You want them to start off hard where you're saying to yourself, oh my goodness, this is heavy, okay? But that you could do proper form still. So 30 might be a little too heavy for me. Maybe I have to go to 25, but here we go. It's hurting, but I'm gonna keep on going until I reach failure or 20. So I'm at 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I almost reached failure, but I didn't reach failure. So what am I to do? I am to go up in weight. If I reach 20 and I did not reach failure, I'm gonna go to 35. Now, I wanna let you know, this is not the only way to work out. There's so many different ways to work out, and what I suggest is that you try all those ways and see what works for you. I was working out for one way for years, and I was off and on doing it. But then in the summertime, this past summer, I started learning about periodizing your workouts and going every 4 to 6 weeks, and then working up and progressing. And then either your 5th or your 6th week, you do something called a deload, which is you either take a full rest the entire week, which I cannot do because I need to be in the gym, or you do half the reps, half the weight, and it's called active rest, okay? And so even though you're not resting, you're active, you're not doing as much as you were doing before, okay? So, and then you're able to heal, and then you start new exercises, you start a new program, and you keep on going from there and you progress. I have seen the most muscle gain, the most strength gains from this way of working out, maybe just because it's new to me, but also because I think it works. And so this is the way I work out. And sometimes you don't have to do too much. Sometimes you have to do a little less at times, right? So I'm going to show you this one more time. We're going to use 35s, and we're going to see if we can reach muscle failure. No rocking. There. It's getting hard now. 10, 11, 13, 6. I'm done. Okay. We reach muscle failure. Listen, if you don't work out hard, you're not going to see the results that you're typically used to seeing, like with other people. Like sometimes you don't know how hard someone is working until you see them work hard. Now, I just did 35s, I did it for 18. Now, because my other set, I didn't reach failure, I just went to 20, I stopped there, I needed to go higher. I'm going to do another set of these, and we're going to go, I think I made it to 18, so we're going to 18 with myo reps with a little bit of rest in between. Catch your breath. Pain is gone. You're ready to go again. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? This is it right here. Last set right here. Here we go. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, reach failure. We're at 10, we have 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go, we're at 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. One more. All right. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. Okay, so I still have some other exercises to do, but that is pretty much the way I've been working out for the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. And I'll tell you right now, I am pumped. If you could see my arms, I am already pumped. I still have some more work to do later today. So that is pretty much how I've been working out. Now, this is just an arms workout. So I've been doing, obviously I do this with chest, back, shoulders, legs, and everything. So I'll be going live here and there with you. Not every day, but definitely sending you guys a report on how my cut is doing. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm eating less. I'm getting 250 to 300 grams of protein each day. And sometimes it's a struggle, but it's good when you're kind of like forced to eat, right? This protein. And if you're eating protein, you're going to be fuller longer, and it's going to replenish your muscle, grow your strength. So thank you for watching this if you watched live. If not, hopefully you watched it some other time. And God bless you guys. Ask me if you have any questions. I am a certified personal trainer with ISSA. I have my own business called Thrive Fitness. If you would like to get in contact with me, just message me below and or even DM me and we can talk. I do virtual plans as well, which are a lot lower than in person, but I do one-on-one. I do small group training as well, 2 or 3 people. So hit me up. I'm in Yonkers, New York. God bless you guys. Thank you for joining me.